Beautiful day in Dollar. Nicola's up the ladder fixing the running outlet, which is not been clipped in at the back, and also moving it along a wee bit. He's working really hard there. I'm supervising the coffee, make sure that it gets drunk well. Make sure that nobody comes and kicks the ladder when she's on. The ladder is secure at the bottom, so it's fine. I can just supervise for here. So that's the professional up now to fix it, because Nicola's left it. She's fell out with it and so she can't do it. So it's up to me to fix it. And this is the professional that's now fixed. The professionals came up to fix it, turned it the other way, clipped it in at the back. This running outlet here has been clipped in at the back, so it wasn't clipped in at the back, so it was leaking there. Took a wee bit off this and turned it that way, simple. And obviously cleaned the gutters as well. Obviously Nicola was struggling, so I've came up and fixed it. Nicola!
I done it right!
Now we have a blocked pipe here. Got to unblock it. Well, it looks like it's unblocked. I'll need to just take it off and make sure that there's nothing in it though. Nice and flowery all the way down there. So this is easy enough, this bit. Doesn't require much thinking, but it does need to be completely clear. Sun's starting to come out as well, which is good. A nice cool joint inside, you can see. Now it's clear. Getting on alright? So we have just done a job in Dollar, and we're going to see another one in Dollar, and we forgot to bring Nala's lead, so we went to get a coffee. Nala didn't get to come, she's not happy with us, as you can see.
I'm sorry, my girl.
And we just finished that job, and the customer said to us that I forgot my gloves, so I had to go back and get it. And it actually made me remember, right? See, about 10 years ago, when I first started working, the gloves were only £2.
Were they?
They were £6.
I was going to say that, I think they're about £6, eh?
Like £26? It's nuts, eh?
I know.
And how many gloves have you go through? Quite a lot, like, eh?
A lot. Eh, Niles?
Yeah.
Yes. What's wrong? Where am I getting?
So, aye, that's where we're going now, another job in Dollar.
Now let's try it.
We've never been to Dollar for ages now, we're there all the time.
Well,
It happens all the time, eh? You didn't go somewhere for ages and you're there all the time.
I know.
Yeah. So aye, that's what we're doing now. So.
Thank you.
We're heading now to Alva, and I'm roasting now. I was freezing earlier.
Too cold, too cold, too cold.
I'll probably be freezing the time we get there.
Got sunburn on Saturday, and then hypothermia yesterday.
I was roasting, eh?
Roasted on Saturday.
We went to Lomond on Saturday, and it was boiling. It was actually really quite good, to be honest. But
I got sunburn.
and the boys even went, you got sunburn?
I did that.
I just went brown.
I just went brown.
You can see my tan line actually, look.
Oh, you can see the tan line.
I go brown.
I got brown.
Nicola just turned into a lobster.
Can't all be perfectly you, eh?
Sorry, I meant I go golden brown.
Looks like it's going to start raining again.
I'll need to put my jumpers back on and my jacket and my snowsuit back on.
You got your hat, scarf and that way as well.
Aye. So aye, freezing, roasting, freezing, roasting, freezing, roasting, freezing, roasting. Aye, and it looks like it's going to start raining now. It was warm like for 5 minutes there.
Roasting this morning.
The boys actually went into the water on Saturday and it was freezing. Yeah.
Aye. It's pretty cold.
Yeah, even Nala was swimming. You know. Even Nala was. That wasn't an invitation just to come up. No. Yeah. That was an invitation to come up. reputation, eh?
She likes sitting in that safe so she can see the window.
Not that there's much to see. So, aye, we're going to Alba now on our travels.
Right, and then Sulky,
And then Socky,
and then he.
and then him. The best bit of the day. We're in Alva now, I'll let you see.
Stopped at the park.
Stopped at the park, so now I can look at all the wee doggies. Just got to fix the camera. So, aye, we're in Alva now. No, stop it. Now let's try to get out to tackle the dogs because she's our wee mini Alsatian. Now look at the size of you. What are you going to do? Nothing. And you. So aye, another job done today in Alva. Now it's resty time. Aye, I was going to say actually, like, we done a job not long ago for a older gentleman, and a wee bit of advice I would always give since I've done this: if I go to do a quote for somebody and they're quite elderly, what we normally do is we'll speak to, like, for example, we'll ask if they've got family, like sons, daughters, stuff like that, if they're really elderly, because you need to have, what was that?
Just a video.
You need to have, you need to speak to, like, the family and stuff like that, make sure obviously they know what they're doing with their money and stuff, just in case they've maybe not got capacity or they're maybe got a wee bit of dementia, stuff like that. It can be awkward though, these circumstances, because sometimes the older folk, they really want you to speak to their family, maybe they're really independent and stuff like that, so it's kind of like, it can be a catch-22, but it's always better to speak to family just to make them aware of what you're doing, just in case they don't know what they're doing. And obviously let them know prices and stuff like that. You've got to.
The guy phoned asking for a quote, and then his daughter phoned back like 10 minutes later and was like, no, just phone me and deal with me. He was like asking for all different things, and we were like, we'll go and see it, and then his daughter phoned,
So you've got to make sure that you speak to, like, family and stuff like that as well, just to make sure they know that you're going to be there doing work and stuff like that, because if you just went to a job and you started doing work and say the guy doesn't have a clue what he's doing, the family might obviously kick off as well, so, and I would never put anybody in that situation, because having anybody that's maybe not got capacity, doesn't know what they're doing, you've got to make sure that the family and stuff like that are aware. And actually, someday I done a quote for before you started working for me. I wasn't really sure, so I spoke to the daughter, and they had said aye to the job and stuff like that. And I was like, right, it's fine. So I phoned the daughter, spoke to the daughter was like, no, they've not got enough money to do things like that. I was like, that's fine. So, like, you speak to the guy that had asked for the job, and they go back to me and they agreed to do something different, but it was less work, but obviously what the guy could afford and the daughter was involved in, and that's really makes me feel more comfortable doing a job as well, knowing that the customer and their family are aware of what's going on and what's happening and stuff like that, because there's too many people out there who take advantage of, like, especially elderly folk, but folk take advantage of everybody. Like, it's really, like, and the job that we do on roofs and stuff like that, it can be attractive to cowboys because folk can't see what's going on, but nowadays what I would say,
well, we take pictures of it,
but what I would say to folk, if you're getting work done and you're maybe not sure, always go with recommendations for family, friends and stuff like that, or people that have had work done and have been happy with it, but if you're getting your gutters or something even just cleaned out, ask for pictures. I mean, if you're capable with a drone, put a drone up and have a look, make sure it's done right, but then it's hard to do that when they're away, obviously. But always get phone numbers, always get, like, maybe if they're on Facebook, that's a really, really good thing, because if they're on Facebook, if they're not any good, there'll be reviews to say they're not very good, and not every company will have the odd one or two, because there's always somebody that isn't happy, that's fair enough, but if it's completely, like, really, really bad and they've ripped folk off for loads of money, then they'll probably not even be on Facebook.
No, if they've ripped folk off. No.
I mean, I would be really, I mean, some work that we would need done, like for example, I didn't know how to work boilers and gas and stuff like that, and if we had to get somebody in to fix a boiler or gas and stuff like that, I know people that can actually, they know somebody can do it, but if I didn't know somebody that could do it, I would go with somebody that was on Facebook, it had loads of good reviews, and like, you can feel confident because there's people, like there's loads of people that they've known, that have wrote reviews about them. I mean, it's really, really hard to try and get people that you trust, and it's what I always say, if you get quotes and stuff like that, always get, if it's a lot of money, always get 2 or 3 quotes, probably say 3 at least.
Aye.
And go with the person that you feel is not the most expensive, not the most the cheapest, but the person that you feel that's most genuine, and also obviously if they've got reviews or they know family and stuff like that as well. Are you even listening to me?
Aye.
It's like that all the time, and then your phone is just answer the phone.
I'm not as bad as Connor.
Yeah, so aye.